If you are a nurse, then this video is for you. Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome to my channel. In case you're new to this channel, my name is Ann Kiki. Please make sure you subscribe. This video is specifically for the nurses in the room. I'm gonna tell you the best loans for nurses right now. I know people are usually confused on which loans to take, especially if you are newly employed. You want to take a loan that has a little interest, that is not going to pester you and force you to join things like CRB and all those. You don't want to get blacklisted. You want a peaceful loan time. So I got you guys, and I'm gonna tell you the best loans. Number one, SACCO loans. Before you join a SACCO, I'm gonna tell you a disclaimer. Make sure you join a legit SACCO. That is usually the trick with SACCOs. Everything else is perfect. The disadvantage of SACCO loans is the fact that you need to have shares for you to get a loan. Your shares are going to be multiplied 3 times. You can already tell it's not easy. You need to be saving at the same time so that you can get quality loans. So if you already have small shares, small shares, you can try SACCO loans. The loans are usually multiplied by 3. That's why I always rank SACCO loans as number 1, because SACCO loans do not have a very huge interest. What happens with SACCO loans? They usually give you interest on a reducing balance, and the interest rate is usually 1%, as long as you repay your loan within 48 months. That is within 4 years. That's how most SACCOs work. I don't know if there are some SACCOs that are different, but according to my research, most SACCOs work with that. And I really recommend SACCOs because the interest rates are usually reasonable and they are relatively low. Now, if you cannot take loans from SACCOs because of the fact that you don't have shares, then you can try loans from the banks. But let this be your second option after the SACCO loans. If you need a big loan, then definitely banks usually come in there for you, because banks have professional loans, and they have loans specific for healthcare practitioners. We have healthcare professional loans. So these are loans that you can take even up to very huge amounts. For example, you can take up to 2 million shillings. If you take 2 million shillings right now, you want to pay it within, let's say, 72 months, that is 6 years, you might end up being deducted around 36,000, which is quite realistic because you've taken a huge loan and it's probably going to help you. Don't take a loan that is not going to help you. Don't take a loan that is going to be not useful, because imagine a loan of 2 million for 6 years, you're getting deducted 36,000. It's not going to be easy for you if you're not careful. But one thing I love about loans, if you take them and you have a goal, they really come through for you. I'm not going to tell you to take loans to invest in businesses or anything. That is story for another day. So subscribe to my channel. Yeah, loans from the bank usually have disadvantages because they usually fluctuate. You find the interest rate this month is different from next month, so they might tell you this 2 million you will pay within 72 months, but you end up paying it within even 78 months. It depends, and you're getting deducted that same amount of money. So that is the disadvantage about bank loans. They usually, you know, get regulated each and every day. The interest rates usually change from time to time. So that's why I'm ranking it number 2 after the SACCO loans. If you need small loans and your shares can give you the loan, then go for SACCO. But make sure you take the right SACCO. As I told you guys, SACCOs usually collapse sometimes. That's why we have to be careful when selecting SACCO. And then most SACCOs usually insure your shares, so don't get afraid to save save, because your shares are secured, they are insured, unless they are not insured. So make sure you investigate on the circle that you're using. Do not fear to take these loans. Those are the two things I usually advise. Either you take a loan from the circle or from the bank. Avoid all these other microfinances. I know those who work in microfinances might come at me. Yeah, but I'm going to discourage you from taking loans from microfinances, because if you want to be enslaved today, try or dare those guys. They will enslave you. You will be salaried, but you will not look like a salaried person. Utakuwa unashangaa ukiona watu wakienjoy. Make sure you take loans wisely. Make sure you before you can take a loan, you know what you're going to do with it, and taking it is the only option. I know for some of these professionals like ours, it's so hard to do anything big without a loan. If you say today you want to save that 6,000 each and every month, it becomes super hard. You cannot do that. That's why we always opt for loans, because kama ni loan, you will have to get deducted that money, whether you like it or not. You don't have an option. That money is going to be deducted each and every time from your account. But if you decide to save, Mara you saved, you remember you have some emergency, you withdraw that money, you take it to the emergency. Within, maybe you want to save within 5 years and do something big, you find you will not get to your goal, because I've seen people trying to save and they did not get to their goals. Saving is super hard, especially if you want to do big things. It is always good to save if you want to invest on small things, or you know that your financial goals are short term. But if you want long term things, then definitely it gets super hard, and that's where loans come in. So I'm not saying loans are bad, but I'm saying you have to be careful when you're taking the loans. Make sure you take them wisely. Make sure you repay your loans on time. Yes, because if you do not do that, you're going to have problems. I know one thing that makes people not to like Sacco is because you will need guarantors, but definitely even for the bank, you might need maybe your employer as your guarantor or something. So definitely I will advise you also, before you can guarantee somebody, make sure you know them. Make sure you can reach out to them in case of anything. Anyway, guys, you all know there's so much information to talk about when it comes to loans. That's why I'll advise you to subscribe to my channel, because I'll be talking about loans more often, and check my other videos. I've talked about it before. In case you have a question, comment down below. In case umekwama, comment down below. I am going to be answering all your questions like I always do, guys. You know me, I'm loyal, I'm faithful. I will definitely respond to all your comments. So make sure you comment down below in case you have any question, and smash the like button in case you haven't yet. I know this video was interesting and informative, so please make sure you smash it. Yep. Yeah, until next time, guys, this is the end of this video, but I'm hoping to see you guys in the next one. So make sure you subscribe so that you will not miss out. Until then, bye.